Welcome, everybody, to the Single Dad Project podcast. My name is Henry. PJ's over to my right, hiding behind all the screens over there. You can't see him, but trust me, there's a lot of screens over there. Today is Tuesday, December 2nd, and it's the first week of the month of December for our business project. So the last 6 months, we were going through each of the 6 projects that we've been talking about here on this little podcast, which is the spiritual project, relational, intellectual, physical, financial, which was last month, and now we're into the business project. And one of the things that I talked about early on when we started the show back in April was this idea of, well, let me backtrack a little bit. For every project that I've discussed on the show, it's always been like, what is the starting point as far as like this topic of conversation? And the starting point always, for me, starts with a question like, who are you? Why do you want to get in shape? Why do you want to make money? What's money to you? Like what we were talking about last month. So with this idea of business, the question always enters my mind, and to ask like, well, what is business? And in our modern times, it's probably silly to ask a question like that. But if you actually look at the topic of business, it's a big topic. It's worldwide. It's international. It's not just like, if you think about like way back in the day, farmers in this country trying to grow crop and whatever, like business is a big thing. And coming into the show today, into the studio, I was thinking about, and coming back, I got to backtrack again. So when we started the show back in April, one of the things that I thought about back then was this idea of stewardship and how stewardship relates to business